Welcome to the Tonight Show starring me, Jimmy Fallon. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Let's get to some jokes here. Well, guys, this Sunday is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. That's right, this Sunday is Mother's Day, but experts are telling people not to visit their moms or hug them. In other words, they want us to treat Mother's Day like it's Father's Day. You kids remembered? You didn't? Of course, a lot of kids had to serve their mom breakfast in bed. That's nice. It'd be special if you hadn't eaten every meal in bed for the past 2 months. That's the thought that counts. Meanwhile, I saw that 23andMe is offering a discount on DNA testing kits for Mother's Day. Yeah, because nothing says Mother's Day like saying, "Are you really my mom?" Let's really find out. Have you ever done that?
Never.
I haven't done it either, I don't think.
I'm scared to give it up.
Why?
It goes into the system then.
Please. You're already in the system. We're all in the system. This is right now you're already in the system. I just saw you walk by you. They've cloned you already. Check this out, Dunkin' Donuts has started offering DIY donut kits that come with a variety of frosting and sprinkles. Take a look. It's perfect if you want to give your kids a 30-second activity and yourself an hour of cleaning. That's right, you can make your own Dunkin' Donuts at home, and to make it authentic, the first step is to let the donut sit outside for 30 days. Well, I saw that after the release of Mountain Dew flavored Doritos, you can now buy Mountain Dew Baja Blast Lip Balm. Unfortunately, that's not all Mountain Dew is coming out with. Take a look at this commercial.
Mountain Dew is pumped to introduce our new Mountain Dew Baja Blast Lip Balm. But we ain't stopping there. We got a whole slew of Mountain Dew inspired products that'll get you amped. I'm talking citrus assault eye drops. See the burn. High octane berry blast blizzard tsunami Tylenol PM. You're gonna sleep so hard. And cold red toilet paper. Flush, yeah. Mountain Dew, the best salsa soda. Yeah!
Listen to this. Starting on Monday, Amtrak will require all passengers to wear face masks or coverings. Meanwhile, Greyhound said you can rip off whatever fabric is left on the seats and make your own mask. I read that Google told employees that they can no longer expense their lunch while working from home. That's right, Google made the change after I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. Pause it. Hello? Hi, it's Jimmy. How are you? I'm laughing in the middle of my monologue. Would you mind if I put this on speakerphone? Because people aren't going to believe this. Here it is. Guys, this is Barbara.
Recognize my laugh.
This is Barbara Streisand on the phone. Hi, I'm so happy you're calling. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, well, what have I got to do all day? Except, oh my God.
How are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, how am I doing, Jimmy? Well, I just made this video, and so...
Oh, I loved it, by the way. I saw it.
I wondered if you saw it, that's all.
Oh, You'll Never Walk Alone is one of my favorites, and you're one of my favorites. By the way, how do I know this is the real Barbra Streisand? Tell me, what's my favorite? What's my favorite?
Okay,
yeah.
okay. What is it? What do you want to know?
What's my favorite Barbra Streisand song? Would you know?
I think it may be People who need people. We all need each other now more than ever, don't we, Jimmy?
Oh, we really do. I love You'll Never Walk Alone. I'm a big fan of Carousel. And obviously, I remember you did that, you performed that song, was it after 9/11?
Yes. What I did was integrate that performance with pictures of these amazing, dedicated healthcare workers that are risking their lives every day during this crisis, so it's an ode to them.
It's beautiful. I did get to see it. I love that you did that.
Oh, good. And it ends with a title card about Direct Relief, which is an organization that supplies very much needed protective gear to doctors and nurses,
Yeah, we love Direct Relief. Well, actually, I can talk about this. This will be on my show tonight, if you don't mind. I could put a chyron so people can donate to Direct Relief.
Oh, that's so nice. That's really nice. Thank you for doing that.
You've been doing amazing stuff during this whole thing, and I'm thankful that you're staying healthy and staying at home. Did you get to enjoy your birthday at all?
Zoom birthday, but it was kind of a fiasco because I'm very technically challenged. So it was wonderful to see everyone for like a few minutes before I had to say, this is ridiculous, to express my feelings about this administration and what they're. But my breakfast is 12 noon because I stay up till 4 in the morning, see?
So many causes. You really do so much giving, which is an awesome thing that you do.
Mount Sinai in New York is where my son was born. And in L.A.,
They really do.
We're giving to organizations that help people because we want to make sure everyone can exercise their right to vote in November safely.
And your votes, get on it right now and get it in there, yeah.
You know, we have to do that to ensure one person, one vote. We have to get rid of the Electoral College, too. But am I talking to...
He's doing the monologue. It wasn't that great of a joke either. I'm not even going to tell you what it is.
What?
Maybe we'll have some cocktails for your birthday.
No, don't Zoom me. Call me on the phone because I'm not as...
Come on.
The best.
You know, because that's so weird, because I put it, make you cry. Shows all the people working the front lines. And so I just put says our monologue right there, and one for the books. Oh my goodness. Right? All right, let's wait for the. All right, here we go. One more, go, Winnie. Thank you, Homemade Mother's Day cards, for letting kids show mom they love her the best way they know how, by drawing her with 20 fingers per hand, wings, and bigger than the house. Santa for being the original no-contact delivery person. Sorry, I got distracted as well. Thank you. Music. Thank you, Tom Cruise. 1 second. Let me try this one. Ready? Stop. What are you doing? Thank you. I had a crazy day. For now meeting, I ordered takeout and I got the mail.
Next.
Yep.
Daddy!
Yes.
You're wasting our time!
Wow. Let's go. Here we go. Thank you. Go, last one. Thank you. Thank you notes, everybody.